At the level of threat coming to P2B now, Atiku has come out to give a warning to the APC government. He said that nothing must happen to P2B. Atiku Abubakar wants presidency. Nothing must happen to P2B. And you know that P2B have come out to say that his life is on a threat by this APC government. That APC government are planning to buy him, that he might not be alive before the next election, that he might be buried. And also P2B came out and said that Okon said that when he was the spokesperson, that he has some hidden secrets about P2B, and P2B said that is why he wants to sue him, that he must bring out those secrets. This is the only one man that I've seen that I have the boldness to tell people to come out and expose him, because he knows that you cannot find anything. Believe me, if APC has anything against P2B, they must have used it against him. But there is nothing. EFCC, nothing. DSS, nothing. Police, nothing. All of them have nothing against P2B. And Obi is saying here that Okon said, as my spokesperson, he has so many hidden things that if he's provoked or sued, he'll bring out. And that's the only thing that I'm suing him for, to bring out those things out. P2B explains why he's suing his former spokesperson. P2B is that one man that can tell you that he should go and verify when he was an Anambra governor that he did not steal any public fund, and he will tell you that show me any governor that have left money in office apart from him. This man is so confident in himself because he knows that he left nothing to that can be a problem for him in the future. And here says that did Governor Makinde call the president? FCT Minister Wike defends Tinubu's failure to call over Oyo children adoption, because Obi said that till today that Oyo governor said that Tinubu have not called him. So now Wike is coming out to ask if the governor called presidency. You see, this government, they are good at covering their failure, their track record, because they know that he failed, but now they have turned it to if the governor called president, that other people are kidnapped. Like, I don't even know who should call who. Now Wike say that did so Makinde call Tinubu. This is their defense on this issue now. And here says that Tinubu government encouraging terrorism through rehabilitation of repentant and captured terrorists. He's saying that if you capture them, they should be paid instead of being pardoned or rehabilitated into our community. Because if you bring them back to the community, they are going to do something worse than they've done. Just watch these videos out for you guys. Let me get your views in the comment, and please subscribe if you are new here to my channel.
Through the Nancy people I know at the airport, they will not greet me, because they are fearing that if they greet me,
they become targets of the government.
Thank you. And I have people send me invitation and say, my son, my daughter is wedding, but please don't come. Yes. Truly, I'm telling you, I'm doing this, but I just want to notify, but don't come. I'm doing burial of my days, but don't come. These are my friends.
Because they're afraid of being targeted by the government.
Completely. I'm doing 70th birthday, I'm doing 60. Peter, you know how these people are. Don't come.
Wow.
What country is that? You can't live like that. And everybody's telling you, Peter, be careful. Peter, be careful. What is being careful? I went to, but the governor said, this man has not called. And I said this. They said, no, Peter. But I've told my children. I've told my wife. Whatever happens, so be it.
You sued your ex-wife ally, Kenneth Okonkwo, to court.
Yes.
He has said that is anti-democratic because it's a question of freedom of speech, that other people he attacked on your behalf did not sue him to court. Why should you?
Thank you very much. Kenneth Okonkwo said, as my spokesperson, he has so many hidden things that if he's provoked or sued, he will bring out. And that's the only thing I'm suing him, to bring those things out, because we must now examine the background of those who want to serve. We are tired of getting in there and we find out that true, they used to do this, true, they used to do that. Let's examine it now, so that if I'm not qualified, I'll withdraw.
Some of the people who criticize you say your army that led you to win the election in Lagos State and in other states that people didn't expect, that army has dwindled because those voters think, for whatever reason, that I'm in a position that their vote will not count, that an opposition party cannot win against the current government.
It is designed so. And that's why I'm appealing to them.
Mr. Peter Obi contested election under the Labour Party in 2023. And INEC declared that he had 6.1 million votes or thereabout. Although some of us know that Mr. Peter Obi won that election comprehensively, there are at least 2 states in Nigeria where he won that the result was manipulated for another person. A good example is Rivers State. Obiakpo local government result was on INEC portal and Peter Obi won, but they declared it for someone else. Obiakpo is the local government of Minister Nyesom Wike, the minister of Abuja, the landlord of Abuja, as they infamously call him. Another example was Benue State. Mr. Peter Obi won 15 local governments in Benue State. Tinubu won 8. But by a stroke of magic, the man who won 15 lost to the man who won 8 in Benue. We can go on and on and on. After that election, INEC declared 6.1 million votes, allocated 6.1 million votes to Mr. Peter Obi. From a day after that election till today, Labour Party never recovered from the crisis that they instigated in that party. As a matter of fact, the Supreme Court, the highest court in the land, pronounced that the Peter Obi's faction, if I can call it that, the Peter Obi's side of the Labour Party, it was the legitimate side of the Labour Party. INEC refused to recognize them. I'm talking of Nena D. Usman-led National Working Committee. INEC refused to recognize them. Until Peter Obi left, 2 weeks later, INEC recognized them. Then comes the ADC. The day Peter Obi stepped into the ADC, it did not take a week before a man who had signed his resignation, a man who by himself, who was not high on grass, signed his resignation. All of a sudden said he didn't sign his resignation. With a certified true copy presented to INEC. He said he did not resign again. And our court listened to that kind of folly. And the man became a problem. And then came several other litigations against the African Democratic Congress. Having seen that they were determined to set the house on fire, and like he would say, they want to set the house on fire, so I will not be there. He left and went to the NDC. The NDC was a clean party. No litigation. As a matter of fact, the day he joined the NDC, he said, there is no litigation. Carry all your litigation and go. We don't have any problem here. There was no pending court case in the NDC. There was no argument about the validity of the NDC. Only for this manufactured court case. As a matter of fact, the PMP listed one of the national officers of the NDC that is not even aware that his name has been put on court papers. And several other things that even the naked eye can see. So the ultimate target is Mr. Peter Obi, and the reason is simple. He is today arguably the most popular Nigerian politician. You see him at the airport, you see him in the market, you see him wherever he goes. He's very well respected. He lives the life of the people. He lives the life of the common man. He identifies with the people. He identifies with the pains, suffering, the vagaries, the vicissitudes of the ordinary man. Whereas our so-called leaders live in opulence. The First Lady just suggested a couple of days ago that Nigerians should go and start frying akara. Nigerian women, they should fry akara, they should cook corn. My question to her is that if the country was broken the way it is now, she would probably be frying akara somewhere in Lagos. But they had a country that works for them. Now they're advising the younger ones to go and fry akara. People who read nursing end up as lash tech, as nail tech. People who read engineering end up as keke driver, end up as boat driver, end up as Uber driver. In this country, I have had to drive Uber. I studied industrial mathematics and I was extremely sound when I was in school. The records are there. But I've had to be a teacher, a lesson teacher, a teacher that earns 30,000 a month, a driver, a interstate driver for that matter sometimes. Done businesses, got frustrated in this country. Then found my voice talking about government. And these days now, whatever we do, we have to hide it. Because if you do not hide it, they'll come after it. That is the country we live in. So, the length and breadth of my conversation is Nigerians must retrieve their country from those who are trying to claw it into the ground.
All right, the opposition parties realistically stand a chance in the present political space.
I don't know what you mean by opposition parties. Nigerians are going to vote for candidates in 2027 because the political trajectory of this country has changed. everybody's everybody's interested in governance because everybody's affected. I met some team of soldiers in Enugu. So when we were discussing, so they told me that any person that I see in the Nigerian army today, in the Nigerian military today, at their level, is a frustrated person. That even they mad that are doing it is because if they drop gun, what are they going to do? So it is no longer, I could remember when we were in the primary school, what do you want to do if you grow up? I want to be a policeman. I want to be a soldier. I want to be a teacher. But nobody says that thing again. In fact, if you even pick form that you are going to join Nigerian army, the entire family will come in for you. They will ask you, go and start selling pure water. Go and start be roasting corn. Because our leaders has destroyed the Nigerian military, destroyed Nigerian police. So when you're talking about opposition, I don't know what you mean by opposition. If you like, I'm in NDC. If you like, if you think that you hide in the NDC or hide under P2B to win election, Nigerians are wise. I just came back from the village. The people that you feel that are don't even know what was going on. They're in front of our village. There is the place they sell all this pame and the chicken and all these things. Those local bar where people gather. If you go there, you see people analyzing politics for me, analyzing how they. So I say, the people that you feel that their own is, they will say no. 2027, they are tired of rice. Barrister, we know you. We know you. We are going to vote for you and P2B. You for this, P2B for this. If others come, we'll also view them. If anybody is qualified in this party, we'll vote for him. You see them there because now they are tired. So opposition, that we are doing our best. Few of us, we are talking. But the APC, when APC government came into power in 2015, they killed opposition. When Jonathan was ruling, protest is every day something. But now go and do protest. If you just say that Mr. Victor saying that the media people in FCT, podcast media people in FCT, that people will be doing protest tomorrow, that you are going to start from Fonto Square to this thing. Victor, announce it. You'll be picked. You'll be arrested this night by DSSS. Yes, it's as bad as that. So when you're talking about opposition, there is no opposition in Nigeria. We are just trying to see if we can retrieve our country from these political bandits.
Do you think Nigerian youths are well coordinated and prepared for 2027 elections in the light of what is happening in the polity now?
From what I have seen, they are. They are. Some of them are telling me that 2027 is last carry check-up. I thought they would get it right or they forget about it. They are from, are you not seeing the ones that are coming from South Africa? The one of South Africa is the one that is pronounced. So there are some other all these minor African countries. Their own is not pronounced. They were dealing with you to understand that when you rent a place, a shop, the landlord will just come and lock it. All those ones, nobody is reporting them. Are you get what I'm saying? So they are coming and they discover that this country that they are going for, our own, is more better off than them. But what we don't have is a good leader. It is obvious before anybody now. So that's why whoever is thinking of rigging 2027 election should get himself prepared.
Okay, let's say some people have been saying that 2027 may be Nigeria's last election as we know it. Do you share these thoughts?
I would say yes. All depends on the president. If the government in power want Nigeria to disintegrate as a result of 2027 election, it is in their power. If they want Nigeria to be united, to be happy, it is in their hand. Why is it in their hand? When you feel that you are not going to do campaign, you are going to rig election, and people voted, you write the result. It may not be business as usual. You are calling for anarchy. That's why I said, yes, it is in their hand. I hear what I'm saying. No, it is not in their hand. If they said, come, INEC chairman, if I fail me. Make sure that you do the right thing. And the INEC chairman did the right thing. And he lose the election. So be it. So we'll still be united.
Do you trust this INEC to conduct free and fair elections?
Well, they ask one man when they bring out food, very big swallow, fufu. Can you finish this fufu? He said that it's soup that we decide.
So in the light of what you've seen, the few months that he has been INEC chairman, does it engender confidence that he's to be trusted?
No. Going by his antecedent, I hear what I'm saying. I can say no. You see what he did, how he yanked off ADC before people raise alarm. And I hear what I'm saying. So, but I believe that from the feelers he's getting, he still have an opportunity. But going by his antecedent, I doubt whether, because he had changed. He never taught me, but he taught most of my friends and unijos. Some persons I met, including his classmate, they said that he used to be a good man. But now that he has entered there, he has started misbehaving. So, and I pray that he will change for good, because he still have opportunity to do that.
Let's look at, let's return to the NDC and the judiciary once again. In the event that the Court of Appeal upholds the ruling and the NDC is off the ballot, will P2B still be on the ballot? If not, what happens to the millions of Nigerians who see him as their only hope?
It will not stand, except the Court of Appeal also want to set the country on fire. It will not stand. Because there are some people that don't know what we are talking about judiciary. Yes, I may know it because I'm educated, I'm a lawyer. There are some people that in the village, they don't know what we are talking about. I told that I'm from the village. I know the kind of questions they are asking me. People are asking me funny questions. They don't even know what you mean by judiciary. What they are saying is that Tinubu is saying that P2B will not contest. That's what most of them are saying. So when you are trying to explain to them, they say, who are those judges? Are you getting what I'm saying? Because one, most of them, people know that you don't need to be a lawyer for you to know that, for you to appeal against any matter, for a judge to set aside any judgment, it must be predicated on fraud. This one was not predicated on fraud. For you to appeal against any judgment, you must be a party to it, to the judgment. If you are not a party to that judgment, you seek leave of the court to appeal against the judgment. Not a judgment that you are frontus official. And that can be in Court of Appeal, not in that trial court. And then all the parties will be put on notice. This is an association that was not registered. It's not a political party. On what basis are you hearing him out? On what basis are you granting his application?
Fundamental rights.
No, it's not fundamental right. The matter is not predicated on fundamental right. It's a party issue. Are you getting what I'm saying? So even if you are, I say that it's a fundamental right, that you are interested, the judgment was delivered on the December, and the 3 months expired on March. For you to even apply, you first of all apply to be joined, seek leave, then apply for a motion for extension of time, put the other parties on notice. So on this particular basis, it won't even stand. Are you getting what I'm saying? Because one, I can understand it, I can comport myself. There are some people that cannot comport themselves because Nigerians are tired and we cannot afford to have one party system. Election is all about contest.
So what will be the outcome of if this thing goes the way it's going?
I don't know.
We are already insinuating the present government don't want ABC, and supposing all these things happens.
You should ask them the question. They are the people ruling, but it may not be palatable because of what people are saying. It may not be palatable for them. Nobody can take it. Majority of Nigerians may not take it. So you should ask them. They are the people ruling. They have the intels. I think the DSSS, the police are giving them fillers. Are you know what I'm saying? Because the essence of DSSS, I know, is secret police. You mingle with people. You can even carry sugar cane as if you are selling sugar cane. You can even do as if you are a Mebola. So as to get feelers from people. What people are thinking that will happen if some political parties fail to participate in the election by using the judiciary to destroy the democratic setting. What people will do? They should go to the village, not me. You cannot be asking me.
Do you think Nigerians are properly conscientized to know what to do in the event the government try to muzzle their aspirations?
To the best of my knowledge, I can tell you yes. I told you that I told you what happened. Even those that I thought that don't even know their left and right. You are contesting an election now. Barasa come. We learned that we saw we have seen your this thing, your activities. We learned that you are now the candidate of NDC. Come, let's talk. You say, what will this one be talking? But when they begin to analyze Nigerian politics, be telling you, imagine where they are telling me that nobody's going to court. They are not ready to go to court in 2027. That is going to be in that polling booth. I don't know whether you get what I'm saying. Because they have lost confidence in the judiciary. Anybody who rigged this election, anybody who thought that he can rig this election, should also prepare his way. That's why I told you that the people that are their followers, they are same people now. Are they not? Go to market now. Have you told you are an investigative journalist? Go to market so that you'll be able to understand that these guys are playing with fire. So it won't stand. I pray it won't even get to that extent. I'm sure that judge that gave this thing, he must have been getting the heat now from the children. Because you are putting their life in danger. You don't want those children to be free. That Dashin Abi, what's the name of that judge? He said Dashin. How will your children be feeling now? How would they be pointing at him? Look at that man that gave that judgment. Say P2B will not contest election. How would you feel? How much are they paying you if actually they paid you money? What is the legacy you are trying to leave behind? Is there he must collect everything? As a lawyer, it's not every brief that I normally take. You can't see me coming to defend a rapist. I don't do it. Yes, the law said that he's entitled to legal protection. Any other person can do it. You can't see me defending a terrorist, an armed robber, somebody after robbing a woman, collecting her belongings. You use bottle and a broken bottle and insert it in the woman's private part, and the woman bleeded and died. And somebody want me to come and defend such a person. I am Maxwell Chibike Opera before I become a lawyer. I have a conscience because I become a lawyer. Without lawyer, I can live. Without my conscience and my soul, I will not live. So you consider those things first. When somebody is asking you to do this thing, what really come to your mind, for goodness sake? These judges, where is your heart? Where is your heart, for goodness sake, my Lord? Where is your heart? Are you happy with the way things are going in this country? The problem we are having today is because of Nigerians are not opportune to elect their people. Look at a decision. My Lord, I'm looking at you. A decision of Mrs. Nenaya Oti. A decision of that woman. That woman decision changed the history of Abia State. Oh, is there anybody in Nigeria who doesn't know how Abia State, Aba was just a useless city? In less than 4 years, after 24 years, somebody changed this thing within 3 years. A decision of that woman. My Lord, INEC chairman, can't you do something so that you will be remembered? The woman handed over as a future vice chancellor last week. People were there celebrating him. Everywhere celebrating him, hailing her, celebrating her. And their own that's that judge that gave that wrong judgment. That's that judge. Do you even go to church if you're a Christian? Do you even go to mosque if you're a Muslim? Do you even go to social gathering? When you go to social gathering, do the MC also recognize you?
So guys, what is that thing that we can say that APC government have done for Nigerians that they can use the campaign? Nothing. And all they could do is trying to bring down opposition. They've tried to bring down ADC, now it's NDC, and they keep on failing. Now they are trying to threaten P2B not to contest again in the next election. Obi said that he must be on that ballot box. he said it as a promise that he's going to be on that ballot box no matter what the APC government is trying. That him, P2B, is going to be on that ballot, because we all know APC government, all they do is trying to oppress the opposition and to silence them. But Obi, he said that he must be there. Just the issue that he might not be alive, because the kind of threat he's receiving from this APC government is alarming. Because APC government can do anything, they can go any length. So far, there is nobody that can be on their way. We know how many have been arrested because they were talking against APC. They don't like people talking against them. Just take people like Rufai that is in prison now, and many others have been arrested. This because they don't like opposition. APC government don't like anybody that will stress them in the next election. That is why they are trying everything possible to make sure that P2B does not come back in the next election. And Obi have promised people that he will be there. Just the issue that he don't know if he will be alive to the next election. By the way, guys, let me get your views in the comment as all your views there. I'll see you guys in my next video. Please subscribe if you are new to my channel.